This jersey kind of makes me feel like Diddy. You ain't my Diddy boy?
Like Diddy?
Yeah, and those bad boy videos from the 90s. Makes me feel like
nowhere.
Makes me feel like a bad boy.
Bad boy for life. We ain't go. You know that guy Black Rob that was in that video? He died broke in a scrub.
A lot of people around Diddy have died broke, and they're saying it's Diddy. That he's had all these people hit.
Can't all be wrong.
Yeah. Biggie and Tupac.
If enough people say it happened, it happened.
If enough people believe it happened, what's the difference?
It's true.
You know? It doesn't matter. Just like if the public calls you a pedophile and you go to the trial, didn't mean to make that rhyme, and they deem that you're innocent, people still look at you like, yeah, but you were accused.
Isn't that also one of those scenarios like, fuck 50 chicks? They fucking call you the fucking pussy crusher, but you suck one cock.
You're a dick sucker.
You're a dick sucker. Yeah. You know?
You're gay. You're gay.
Yeah.
Oh, what was that? You fuck one goat and they call you a goat fucker?
Yeah,
I've heard it that way too.
Yeah, it only takes one goat to be the goat fucker, though.
Yeah. I mean, well, I don't really have a standard like, oh, once he hits 3 goats, then he's out of my life. No.
Like,
you fuck one goat, you're
officially.
done.
I'll just say it was experimentation on the first one. It was confirmation of the experimentation on the second one. Third time, you're a goat fucker.
No, for me, first time. First time. Okay. One time, I'm not going to give you a chance to see if you do it again. You did it.
Yeah.
You did it.
I remember some older dude that was in Vietnam a long time ago. He was telling me a story about how because imagine how old he fucking was.
Yeah.
He was telling me a story about when he was a fucking like 13, 14, 15-year-old fuck off cat. And they caught his friend. They walked into the barn and caught his friend standing on the milking fucking chair fucking a cow pussy.
Well,
you know,
that's disgusting. And that's what you went to war for? That's who you fought for? You fought for his right to fuck my steak?
No, well, they alienated that person and like...
As they should.
Of course.
You know, the world's so soft now. Like, don't pick on people with body habits. Call a fatty a fucking fatty and make them go to the gym and work out and think about it.
Yeah.
That's how I lost all my weight before. And also, the world got soft and I put it all back on.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Not all, but most of it.
Sure.
Yeah. I think...
check.
I'm one of these old people now. The world is too soft.
Yeah. We're at that stage now. It's like that.
These goddamn transsexuals.
It's all of it. It's all of it. It's all of it. It's the kids.
Do you remember when you were little and you would talk to old people and it was so annoying and they'd say shit like that?
Mm-hmm.
But
you're
now
like, stupid.
When I talk to old people and they say shit like that, I'm like, man, this guy's fucking, he's on point right
he's a
now.
Real one, man.
Like,
know what's up, man.
We should send all the Jews back to Africa. Like, you're right, dude. Like, even if it's not right, let's just do it and see what happens, right, you know? I didn't say kill them, just like let them check it out, you know? Can you imagine a Jew in the bush like, oy vey, it's a fucking lion. I went through like 3 accents.
It was like kind of a little crocodile Dundee-ish.
Australian Jew.
Mixed with...
I'd like to... What does an Australian Jew sound like?
Are there Jews in Australia?
I hope so.
I feel like I want to ask somebody. Hold on now. Let's find out. Are there Jewish people in Africa? No, not Africa. What was it?
Australia. We know they're not in Africa.
Today, the descendants of these Jews live in nations such as Sierra Leone, Liberia, Senegal, Ghana, Nigeria, and many other areas of Africa.
Yeah, they're staying away from Egypt.
Are there Jewish people in Australia?
I mean, I'm sure there is.
Judaism is a minority religion in Australia. 99,956 Australians identify as Jewish in the 2001
They counted
census.
them? That's alarming because that's what Hitler did before he started.
100K almost on the Jew spectrum.
I want to see a video of a Jewish Australian Jew. I want to hear the accent.
Yeah.
I want to hear, or do they just sound like Australians?
Is there a Jewish community? Is there Israeli population in Australia? The first time around in 2011, there was only 10,000, just shy of 10,000 people that identified as Jewish in Australia.
The other 89,999 were hiding?
Or weren't born yet.
Yeah. Ew.
Them Jews be fucking.
Yeah, but I mean, I feel like they're just giving the tip.
They have a ton of kids.
They take the tip, then they give the tip.
They're soaking? Are they soaking?
Yeah. No, that's Mormons. Like Israeli Jews, like the guy we used to work for.
Yeah.
Ron. I'll say his name. Fuck him.
Ron?
Yeah. They sound when they talk. To me, it sounded more French than it didn't give me Israeli vibes. Like if I close my eyes and listen to him talk, or even his accent, I would think French.
Yeah, he was a damn dirty, stinking Frenchman. That's what I would have guessed for sure.
Stinky, frog-eating French fucking bagel.
And if I'm not mistaken, what was his deal?
I meant Baggett.
He did something about him. Did stink? It was his breath, wasn't it?
He had his body too. He stunk. If he got close to you,
he was a vegetarian, and I think he had halitosis.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, his breath was bad,
so bad.
Like when I'd have to go in his office and close the door while he'd yell at me sometimes, and his stink would fill the office. His mouth stank.
Hey, you mind? Hold on a second.
His mouth. I literally remember he got mad at me because I would bring him gum. I'd be like, "Hey, have some gum," and when he refused, I'd be like, "Hey, have the gum."
If we're gonna do a whole bunch more talking, would you have some more gun?
Listen, son. Yeah.
You're like, bitch, you're younger than me. Why are you calling me son?
And his sister too. When I'd make out with her, her breath was so bad. So bad.
What was her name? You remember her name?
Gail. Yeah. I remember.
Yeah.
She doesn't really post shit on social media. She's like married now. She's hot, but I know that breath is even hotter.
Yeah, she actually is the image of, imagine looking at a hot chick and you're like, damn, that chick's hot on that Instagram post. And you're like, she's annoying. She sounds annoying. Her voice sucks. And she's stupid. And she stinks.
Yeah, her breath is so bad. Like her breath warms the room up. It's so stinky. I don't notice pussy.
Pussy notices you.
Not really. I wish. I mean, wouldn't it be great to be walking around and pussy is just women? Because that's who, I mean, some guys have vaginas too now. But if vaginas were just like, hey, look, you look good today. Hey.
So you're basically saying, wouldn't it be cool if men had it the way women have it? Like literally any woman, any rating.
I wouldn't say any woman. I mean, Rosie O'Donnell says she's a woman. I don't want that.
A woman that looks similar to her goes out there and is like, hey, I want to get with a man who wants to fuck, any of that shit. I mean.
Well, she kind of has to. Look at her. Yeah.
That's what her stock is.
I mean, when you go fishing, you don't put an ugly worm on the line, right? You put the worm that looks edible. You put the one out there that somebody wants in their mouth.
I didn't really think about it like that. Yeah. Let's get a good looking worm.
She's kind of exactly. Yeah.
All worms are kind of ugly.
Yeah,
to begin with.
Well, yeah, but I mean, some look edible and some
worms.
Don't. Yeah, sound like
You're not supposed to do this now.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a no-no.
Are you not filming?
Yes.
Yeah, we're filming. Yeah.
I thought you already started.
You just made the podcast.
You thought we already started, and so you continued to talk.
This is staying in. I wasn't going to use this, but now this is staying in. That's Jason's wife commenting on our podcast because we're too retarded to do it well. So thank you for making us less retarded. But
everybody can always make it better.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't say everybody. Again, Rosie O'Donnell feel like she ruins everything. I don't know. I don't want to sound like Trump here, but I mean. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan.
I remember that whole time when Trump and Rosie O'Donnell were just going at it, and I gotta tell you that made some entertaining video.
So I feel like he made president just off that, because anytime I've seen a clip of her interviewing somebody online, she just talks over him, and she's so annoying, and she's like overbearing. She ruins every fucking interview that she does. And when he started making fun of her, it was so funny. I feel like he got elected off of that alone, because people were just like, "Shut up! Why is she even who the fuck do you actually like? If you listen to this podcast and you like Rosie O'Donnell, fucking say some mean shit on one of our clips. Then go ahead. I don't like her. I just don't. I don't know what it is. I don't know the lady. Whatever. She gives me bad juju vibe.
I mean, she just doesn't entertain me. She's an entertainer, so
yeah.
I don't like her shtick.
The best thing I've ever seen her in was in A League of Their Own, where John Lovitz walks up to her, and I've said this to you before, but he walks up because they're a female baseball team. But he walks up to her and he goes, "See the grass?" And she goes, "Yeah." He goes, "Don't eat it." He walks away,
implying
that she's a fat cow.
Yeah, exactly.
So. John Lovitz, not me. She's a fat cow.
So,
anyways, actually, I think she's lost weight.
Those are the roles that she's accepted.
Well, yeah,
knowingly.
Okay. All right. Sounds like you're kind of on her side, but whatever. That's fine. We'll move on. Welcome back to the Open Mic Podcast. What's up, eh? With me as always, Jason.
I'm here.
I mean, you guys know who it is if you're here by now. And do you even care if you haven't been here before? Whatever. We're back this week. New episode. We're gonna do it. I wanted to tell you something. Did you know that Switzerland is considering legalizing cocaine?
That would be like, I believe Portugal has legalized all drugs, and their crime has gone substantially and exponentially down because of it.
I think Mexico too. Don't they have recreational cocaine in Mexico now?
Don't get me lying.
Okay. Well, I like when you lie. It's fun.
Then maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I think Mexico does have recreational. If not, I mean, you just give the cop like $5. They don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Whatever. But that's crazy. That and the other thing I wanted to tell you before we get into the questions, there was a Mexican police officer in Mexico City who got a promotion for breastfeeding someone else's kid, and they promoted her.
Okay, so it was a female.
I mean, their body, their choice.
No,
could have been a dude.
only a natural born woman can make milk.
That's old school women. These new women have penises and titties. Okay. And
So like loads up her milk for the day. Like, I might need my milk today.
Yeah.
Okay,
She's like, let me move my cock out of the way real quick. No, I guess the mother was in an accident or something happened. The baby hadn't eaten in 3 days, so she was hot too. I got a picture of her.
Happened to be lactating,
but
also?
she, I mean, she's Mexican. She's either just had a baby or is about to have one. I mean, come on, let's be honest.
Okay.
But yeah, she just popped that, and she's hot too.
Okay.
Yeah. It's hot. She's leaking.
I mean, you're making it sound like you want to be down and be like, I need some milk if someone wants to help me, particularly the sheriff or whatever she is, you know.
I'm ODing. The only thing that stops this is milk from an officer.
Yes.
Officer milk.
Not cow milk, just officer.
Leche. I need. Necesito leche. Doesn't leche just sound dirty?
Yes.
Oh, pone los leche aquí en mi boca. Oh, Voca leche, mouth milk. Oh, either way, mouth milk or Voca
Mouth
leche,
milk?
Voca leche de Voca. It all sounds sexy as hell, man.
Okay. I mean, it doesn't sound like a bad time. It
No,
just sounds
I mean,
questionable.
Have you ever tried breast milk?
I have not personally, and I've had opportunities too. Yeah, I haven't.
I thought of all the people I knew that you would be the one to be like, oh yeah, it's pretty good. I make it.
No.
I use it when I make green beans or some shit.
It's a bodily function that was made. It feels weird to me.
It's life.
No, not for me. I'm not trying to eat that shit. Hey, listen. I was
How you think?
I was an Isomil baby, man.
Let me ask you something. How you think you got so big and strong over there?
I'd fucking drink cow milk, vitamin D for fucking 10 years. You know,
That's not sexy at
cut
all.
it down to 2%.
Yeah, well, I can't keep milk in the house. It's just too damn erotic.
Well, no, I mean, same thing for me. I mean, after I'm drinking it, especially in the middle of the night, I'm always tempted to want to pour it over myself.
I've never wanted to waste milk like that. Milk. The peanut butter and milk I can't have in the house. It's gone. I can't.
Yeah.
I go through the whole thing.
Why are we living carbon copy lives here? I'm not allowed to have peanut butter by my own rules.
I mean, we're the
house.
same person. I just have a thicker chin strap.
Oh, that's right.
It's basically the
What am I
same.
thinking now?
Yeah, basically just a couple of lesbos with dicks.
Oh, shit. Okay, sold.
Yeah.
I'm amazed. Okay, cool.
They say you're not supposed to go dirty in the first few 2 minutes, or the algorithm doesn't play your video. I think that's why our numbers are so low, because we always start with cunt, milk, titties, nipples, taints,
The F word.
Yeah.
Any of that stuff. Yeah. Hey, can I make an observation before we get into some questions here?
I hope you make a lot of observations.
So is it becoming the thing to just everyone's putting out a burn now?
I don't know what that is.
Everyone's
I'm
putting out a
behind.
burn. No, I'm saying
What's a burn?
Well, okay, so Cat Williams. You know about the Cat Williams thing?
Oh,
he
yeah.
fucking lit a fire to everybody. There's other people that are putting burns out too. Pat McAfee in some sports broadcast, he did a burn list. Some other people on a radio show this morning I was talking about were doing a burn list. Everyone's doing a burn list. Is that how you're going to get? That's what's hot in the streets now.
Maybe I need to put out a burn notice.
You should put out a burn notice,
I should,
man. Fuck
you
it,
know what, man?
right?
Fuck all y'all.
Yeah,
Y'all suck.
I
dude.
think you've been around here long enough that you are enough of authority to put together a burn list. Now, I think you're gonna make some friends and lose some friends over that burn list. But
I don't really have any, so I mean, I don't give a shit.
So-
It doesn't matter, because I've already been burn listing people to their faces or just around town, and I think it's a double-edged sword, because I like that Cat Williams spoke out. I do like Cat Williams, but I think he was right on a lot of things. Some of the stuff he said, I was like, now you sound like you lying, dude. You went to college when you were 12 and you quit because it wasn't fun.
I read
Shut the fuck up.
I read
dude.
3,000 books per year.
I did the math on that. What was that? That was he read 3.5 books a day or something.
Yeah, you're just constantly reading the whole time. You're just reading.
Is this a math you might know? I know you're good at math. 3,000 divided by 365.
I don't fucking know.
I thought you were going to amaze us with your skills.
No, yeah.
No.
I mean, that's 365 days. If it was 3,600 books, 10 books a day, that'd be 3,600.
Okay.
So
he's doing 8.5. He's reading eight books a day.
8, 9 books a day, something like that.
As an 8-year-old.
I don't think so.
I don't believe
Yeah,
you.
I
I'm
do believe
sorry.
he ran away from home and all that when he was young and all that shit. But you went to college when you were 12 and you quit because it wasn't fun and you were constantly reading 9 books a day. I mean, I'm sorry, dude.
Now, are
That's
we
hard to
also-
believe. That's
now,
hard
now,
to
are
believe.
we including like, like George of the Jungle and like Go Dog Go and
or
like,
fucking The Cat in the Hat,
at like
Green
8,
Eggs and Ham.
Yeah, because if that's the case, I read like 8 books a night to my kids when I
Green
was
Eggs
putting
and-
them to bed and shit.
Green
Yeah.
Eggs and Ham sounds like one of the suits he wore. Like that. Do you remember that velvet green suit?
Oh, I do.
Yeah,
I do. You
that
know
was
what's
cool.
funny about Green Eggs and Ham is that was always one of the ones with my kids I didn't want to read at night because it was a longer one. It was a longer one.
Yeah.
I was like, let's get the show on the road.
Yeah, and you can't read, so that probably hurts.
I can't read good. You're the one.
She
with-
said I can't read good. But yeah, but the Cat Williams thing, I think it's a double-edged sword because I like what he said. But I mean, I know he's got a ton of specials out, and he was saying he ain't even got one on Tubi, which was hilarious.
Yeah.
But let's be honest, a couple of his specials have recycled jokes. I remember from Pimp Chronicles, and I think the next one, I don't remember, I could be wrong on which specials, but I remember like 2 of the specials in a row I watched, and I was like, this seems just like the last special. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm stupid or something.
Well, I felt the same thing. I mean, because I remember, and don't get me wrong, I still put him in top 10. Top 10 grades.
he's
for
hilarious.
sure.
He's
All time.
fucking hilarious.
Alive and dead. Top
yeah,
10.
even him just talking shit. I saw that. I'll send you that video of him talking shit to the radio DJ
Oh, I've
who thought
seen
she was
it.
going to burn him.
Only one of
And
us
he's
is wearing $12 worth of jewelry
Yeah.
here now.
She got that special down at Sitco where she got her hair and her jewelry. That shit was hilarious.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like he's not as known as like Kevin Hart. Like I feel like maybe now he is, but I think that's the point of this. Him burning everybody also will make you, if you're not relevant, more relevant. Not saying he
Well,
wasn't.
you know, everybody's going
but
to say
that's
something. Everyone's going to say something back. If you're attacking the top 10, the top other 9, they're all going to say something.
Everybody, and either way, whether they make you look bad or whatever, everybody knows your fucking name now. Cheers. Let's go.
It's true. It's true. But I will say, back with the recycling jokes, is that I do remember hearing some repetitive jokes on some of his specials. Which is not saying a negative thing. It's just saying, I mean, I would have liked to have had it all, I guess, fresher.
All I'll say, and this isn't directed at him, which it doesn't matter because it won't get back to him because I'm fucking nobody.
Yeah.
But if you call it a special, it should be special, and it should be new, and it should be fresh.
Yeah,
And it
specials
shouldn't be
are
the
all new
same.
shit. There's no recycled shit.
That's
or
why it's
repetitive
special.
shit.
It loses its
Still one of the greatest.
special. I'm not saying that towards him,
Yeah.
but maybe I am. But also, I'm nobody. I've accomplished nothing. And I mean, if this does get back to you, Kat, and you're mad about it, feel free to fucking blast me, dude. I could use some help with my
Yeah,
career. Nobody
come see us.
fucking gives a shit right now.
So burn lists to come, I guess, right?
I mean, I already got one brewing right now.
Okay.
Yeah, put some coffee on it. Let's
Well,
go.
we're running out of time.
Hey, I know a Mexican lady that can put some cream in that coffee too. I wonder if breast milk would be good as creamer for your coffee.
See, now I'm curious too. You know, what if there's always that like different jobs and companies and places. There's always the pumps for the creams, but then there's always like that one obscure one. They'd be like, oh, that's like a good special one that we have here. Like, use that.
And it's just her there with
You
her
never
trivia
know.
like that.
Could be like Susan's fucking titty milk. You know,
I'd try it.
why not?
Yeah, I mean, I think back in the day, I wouldn't have done it, but I think where I am now in life,
Yeah.
you know, on my way out,
Yeah.
I'll try it.
You're
I'll
gonna
give it a
have to
shot.
you're gonna have to trick me into it.
Okay, same guy who tried to trick me into onions.
Yeah.
Fucking,
I've tricked you more times than onions than you
I
know
wasn't
of,
tricked. I
so.
spit them out. I separate them from the marinara sauce. I know what's in there. Oh, it's a good stew. Oh, you made it without onions? And what
really
are
good
these?
stew.
Yeah. Okay.
They're beans.
Yeah. I would have known instantly.
No, I can't sneak beans by you as easily as onions. So, you want to do a couple would you rather's?
Yeah. What you got?
All right. How about this? I'm going to go right for the jugular.
I got a disgusting one before we finish the segment. So
I'll let you go first.
All right. Would you rather have sex with somebody's trach hole, you know, trach hole,
Okay.
or make out with a dude for 30 seconds solid straight? And by making out, let me explain, tongue and all, passionately, and if you break away, it starts over.
Okay, so let's focus on the neck fucking here for a second. Okay,
Yeah.
so that's just like rubbing my dick around on like their neck.
And come on, is that how you have sex? You just rub it around?
No, I mean I'm just asking. Like, I mean, that's not an orifice. I can't stick my dick inside.
The trach
is
hole.
that like
the trach hole?
I didn't know what that was at
trachea hole.
first.
Yeah, the people that have the
smoke cigarettes.
So let me
Yeah.
let me ask you this. I mean, you might not even medically know the answer, but is that sanitary inside that hole?
God, I hope not.
Oh, so well, I mean, how about this? How about you just like lube the motherfucker up?
I mean, it's sex.
Lube it up.
Sure,
You
whatever.
know what? You know what? You know what?
Sex is your
That
way.
whole-
Whatever.
hey.
That's fine.
That hole looks pretty tight, dude. Now that you think about it, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, right? That's because I think I might feel pretty good.
Now, condom or no condom?
Well, I mean, which one feels better in real life? you
I
know,
mean,
so-
we all know
I think that I
sex
think
with a man feels best.
I would be inclined to go condom only because I'm not sure about the sanitation station inside there. Like that's like, you know, is there like blood and guts and shit like that in there? If so, I don't want blood and guts
Fair.
on my
But that's
dick.
the same thing that's in a vagina you've stuck your wiener in when you're a single man.
You know, I make it a practice to make sure most of the vaginas that I'm sticking my dick in are not necessarily gotten blood and guts inside of them. You know, so
They all do. That's what the human is made of.
You're ruining everything for me, Mike.
Yeah,
okay,
I know.
Stop. Okay,
Yeah, I
I've
didn't
made
do
it
that-
this
I didn't-
far. We're not thinking about that.
I don't
so-
do things to lift you up. I'm trying to drag you down where I am. I think I'd go trach hole also.
Yeah.
I think,
Yeah.
Making out with a dude. Now, would you make out with a dude if, say, you're an actor and like you took a gay role and the movie's paying you $10 million and you got to make it, one of the scenes is making out with a dude?
Absolutely. If $10
You
million,
do it?
that's my job. Yeah, for sure.
You know that's not a one take thing. You know they shoot that from all angles. It's
$10
all
million.
day.
So I guess the
It's
$10 million
all day.
is I will pretend on camera in a scene for a movie that's what it looks like. Sure. And profit from it. Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
So gay for pay. You're gay for pay.
There's a price for
Gay
everything.
for hire.
There's a price for everything.
Okay.
You know,
All
everything
right.
has a price. My price is high. It's really, really high.
I'm gonna start a savings account.
Better save your pennies.
Yeah.
Put some jars away.
Yeah. No, I'd make them put a woman in a green suit. I'd be like, no, you can superimpose them in later.
Like it's just not happening
Like,
this
no.
way. No.
No, we're not gonna do it.
Yeah. Well, how about if they had like a shim or like a trans?
A shim.
You can't
Wait,
tell.
slow
Yeah.
down. Shim.
Like a shim.
She him.
Yeah,
Him,
she, him. Yeah.
Him she.
How about that?
Him she's funny. Like I'm sorry if y'all take offense to this. I'm not. But him she's hilarious.
Yeah.
That's a funny ass
shim.
word.
Yeah.
Yeah. Him she whooped my ass. Yeah.
Some him she's are
Yeah.
inclined to whoop your ass.
Goddamn alligator bit my hand off. Goddamn him she broke my finger. What was the question? I got totally
No, I was saying,
sidetracked.
what if it wasn't necessarily? What if that same scenario, but it didn't have to be a gay scenario? Just it's just like a shim or a trans or you can't or a non-binary or you can't really tell. You know?
What do they look like?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, watching porn, watching like a man, a traditional OG man, fuck a traditional OG woman, you know, penis, vagina, that's pretty gay, dude. I mean, the straightest thing you watch is two chicks with dicks go at it.
That's the straightest thing.
That's the fucking, that's the most manly way to watch. Yeah, it's a woman. It's not, I'm not watching some dude's cock going somebody. I'm watching a woman's cock.
You have a good point, but so you're saying hetero straight porn has gay connotations to it.
Yeah, it's gay to watch. You're watching another man fuck a woman. Yeah, you get off on that. I want to watch a woman fuck a woman.
Don't you think it's more of like situational where you'd look at the porn and imagine yourself being that person that's doing that?
Yeah, but they don't have porns with guys with small dicks. Those are hard to find. Okay. So how am I going to imagine? That's unrealistic.
I think they might. You
Yeah.
search.
I mean, they have them, yeah, but it's
Okay.
not like on the front page. It's not. It's like a gold nugget. You got to
It's a
dig
search.
for it.
It's a search
yeah.
term. I feel like you.
I mean, it's a save search in my phone, but yeah, it's a bookmark.
I guess we got room for a question or two.
Yeah, let's move on.
All right. How about would you rather every time you sat down, you had two fat guys sit down on either side of you, or would you rather have clitorises all over your body? What's the plural for clitoris?
Clitori,
Clitori.
Clitorati?
Clitory.
clitorium. I feel like that's a place where they make clits.
Clitorama? No, that's like a fest of clits. A clitorama?
Where is that?
A
If it's
clitorama?
not San Francisco, I'm going.
Clitiganza?
It's a clitorocracy. I can't even say it.
Clitorocracy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
that's like a republic of clits.
Clitiocracy?
I think clitori or clitorati. Let's say clitorati.
Clitorati.
Yeah.
Sounds like a Aston Martin model.
Yeah.
Aston Martin Clitorati.
It's the electric version. The clitorati.
Clitorati E.
The clitorati. Yeah. And since it's not a gas car, whenever you push the gas instead of like room, it's like, why didn't you leave the toilet seat up?
It fucking nags you.
Yeah. Man, I'm not hungry. Why didn't you get me anything? Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll take my chances with fat guys
Clitorati.
everywhere.
Yeah, I'll take that. I don't want clits all over my body. I don't. Yeah.
I'll just like fucking elbow the fat guys away from
What would you
me,
call
like,
someone with
fuck
clits
off.
all over their body? A clitarian?
Clitpersy,
Okay, I don't.
like leprosy.
Oh, okay.
Clitpersy?
Clitversy?
Yeah, what if they're like
I got no clits. I'm totally illiterate.
they're clit free? No, it's I'm not sure.
Illiterate.
Illiterate.
Yeah, illiterate. Like illiterate. Yeah.
Are we possibly hearing some episode names?
Yeah,
here?
I don't know if I don't know if they'll let us do. I mean, I'll do it. We'll see.
We've pushed the boundaries on some of the titles before.
All right.
You want one more?
Clitocracy. Welcome to Clitocracy.
Welcome to Clitocracy.
All right.
That's not bad.
That's not bad.
Would you rather be Jesus but nobody believes you, which could also be true to begin with?
Feel like I'm already in that situation.
Or would you rather have David Blaine constantly fuck with you?
I'll take Jesus. Yeah, I'll be Jesus.
Unbelievably.
Yeah, David Blaine, that guy creeps me out.
He's scary.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
a demon shoving stuff through his body. And I don't
eat this apple.
I don't know. No, thank you, sir. No. Yeah, you go to peel an orange and it's just your mom's heart inside the fucking peel.
But wait, what if there was a penis inside that apple?
Well, I mean, now I want to meet David Blaine.
Boing! Get the fuck out of my house.
Or what if, like, say you're a single guy and David Blaine's always fucking with you, and you bring a hot girl home from the bar, and after you have sex, you turn the lights on, it's David Blaine. He's like, surprise, Michael.
Surprise. Where do you think the jizz went?
I'm pregnant. You owe me $38,000 for private school.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, after a while, I think
He's
if
the
I,
devil, dude.
I think if I set up like a hidden camera scenario, I might catch some like A+ like fucking footage content of David Blaine fucking with me. It might be kind of
Yeah,
interesting.
I don't want to be known that way.
No?
I don't want to. Not like this. Like when that chick dies in the Matrix.
Yes.
And she's looking at a train. She goes, not like this.
Whoa.
Yeah.
And just Do we got one more? Or
Yeah, we can
start
do whatever
there.
we want. It's America.
guess so. We own the fucking place. huh?
Rock, flag, and eagle.
This is my last one. How about would you rather? Randomly, things that you touch exploded. You have no decision over what it is, just randomly. Or you'll have to lick anything before you touch it.
I mean,
Cause destruction or fuck
you could
yourself
blow
up
your
constantly.
dick off if you masturbate. I mean, I don't want that option.
That's touching something and it's random.
I mean, rubbing it raw is one thing, but making it, as my dad would say, explode.
Yeah.
I don't want to. I don't want to explode a penis. Yeah, you made a bomb cookie. Yeah, I don't want that. I don't. What happened? I got exploded penis. My penis exploded. It's all exploded.
Hi, 911. Yeah, so sometimes when I touch things, they explode. And I'm going to need an ambulance here because I just touched my dick and it exploded.
I scratched my balls and now I'm a lady. Yeah.
How about if you could be immune? We'll make that like a
Like
caveat.
on you? Okay.
Yeah.
Random things explode, or what was the other option?
Or you would lick anything before you
Yeah,
touched
like everything.
it.
I'll do the other. I'll explode things.
You'll explode things?
Yeah.
You'll take your chances.
Yeah.
What if it's your loved one?
Oops.
Oops.
Sorry.
That must have been part of the plan, right?
No,
Yeah.
they got to be immune too. You gotta.
Well, you're not negotiating with would you rather here, okay?
Well, I mean, now
it's,
I'll fucking blow you up, dude. I'll fucking explode you. Yeah, how's your friend? Oh, he exploded. He's gone. He
looking for a new
exploded.
podcast partner.
Yeah. Do you need someone for the podcast? Exploded?
Miss.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's move on because now it's time for some crime stories.
Time for crime stories, bitch. 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 Time for crime stories, bitch.
Have you noticed people in positions of power have been known to
Abuse the power.
and still succumb to the same stupid shit criminals?
I like that you said succumb. Any word with come, I like.
Yeah.
But yeah. That's I don't think it's like I'm going to wait until you read the story. But yeah, I have noticed that.
So we've got ourselves a story about a judge here. This judge is called the penis pump judge.
Ooh.
All right. This judge sentenced for exposing himself. He faces, it said initially on the thing, he faced a stiff sentence.
He's going to do some hard time.
They're going to really like throw a stiff penalty at him.
Yeah, they're going to put him in the box. Throw him down the hole.
He's looking at a really hard case ahead of him.
Yeah. I used hard, but
Oh,
okay.
I don't listen when you speak up.
I know.
All right.
That's why I'm going to explode you.
We got ourselves former judge convicted for exposing himself while presiding over jury trials while using the sexual device, the penis pump, was sentenced Friday to 4 years in prison.
4 years.
4 years.
For goddamn jacking off during court.
Is that enough? First.
I mean, honestly.
You got the judge sitting there fucking diddling with his dick.
Here's the question, and I don't think it's in the story from when we went through it, but here's the question I have is all those people that were on trial and got sentenced while he was up there goddamn jacking off, which I thought a penis pump was just to like make it, I didn't know you could jack off with it. I'm going to order one. But do all those people get a mistrial? Do they get retried or do they get let go or charges dropped now?
Good point.
Because shouldn't that affect things?
That should,
the
because
judge was jacking off during my trial.
he wasn't actually, well, you know what? Hold on. These were jury trials. So actually the judge doesn't have to pay attention.
Yeah, but still, they can call that a mistrial.
The jury is the one that has to pay attention.
Yeah, but still,
The
he's
judge
the one that
carries out the sentence.
Yeah, but he could also overrule that. It's a judge.
True.
A judge can be like, no, that's not harsh enough. You
I mean,
ate a baby's dick.
You've seen in like the OJ trial, like that judge was like sleeping and shit. They were like,
well, yeah,
Judge-
he's partying all night. It's Judge Ito. He's my roommate now. Yeah. He's fucking, yeah. No, but
shout out to your roommate. He does look like Judge Lance Ito.
he does look like Judge Lance Ito if he only fucked fat chicks. But I listened to murder podcasts and like not like this podcast, like actual official ones, you know?
Sure.
And like
real life
yeah,
podcasts?
Yeah, real ones where but
Wow.
that could be a mistrial right there. The judge
Yeah,
is
I believe so.
If you went to jail for something and you found out the judge was jacking off and like you saw this story, wouldn't you call up your lawyer and be like, mistrial?
Absolutely.
That's a mistrial.
And you know what? What if the purpose of our podcast, all 100 and whatever episodes, led to this moment that someone was able to get their loved one off because they heard this
Because the judge got
of
off.
this story?
Yeah.
Yes.
You're welcome for your freedom. I feel like you kind of owe me a little bit.
Here's where it goes. At his trial, the former court reporter who worked for this guy, this was like the lady that sat next to him typing up the shit all the
Yeah.
time, you know, who, in my experience, is not really one of the friendliest women either. They're kind of bitches also. Most of them, not all of them.
Well, I mean, they seem frigid because they're sitting there and they can't react to anything and they got to type. But also, I feel like they're just hyper focused because they're doing that. They type in shorthand. They type in like a different language almost.
True.
And they can't break character.
The character of seriousness in the courtroom.
I don't know. I kind of like him with that tight bun and the glasses and what I'm imagining in my mind.
Yeah.
Whew, my nipple's starting to sweat, dude.
Whenever I go into a court, which hasn't been frequently at all recently, thank God, but whenever you do, it's always like I hear that like SVU is like dun dun, you know.
Bum, 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 bum. Yeah.
I'm waiting for Ice-T to pop out and be like, he died and he was naked. Yeah.
You're a rapper and you put me away for cum. So.
Yeah. Okay, so stenographer lady here
Yeah.
testified that she saw Judge Thompson, which is his name, by the way, expose himself at least 15 times during the trial between 2001 and 2003 while they were working together.
Okay.
Prosecutors said that he used a penis pump during at least 4 of the trials in the same time period.
All right, question. Like,
Yes.
the judge is up there on a podium. How did you see him using it while he was he making a face and you know what his O face is? Or what? Because
point.
how can you say it unless he's got like a clear fucking desk or whatever you call what they sit at? Unless he's like had to turn to the side and like adjust it, maybe like some of his ball hair got caught in the pump or something.
You know, ironically enough,
I'm just spitballing here.
The judge did say further down the road on the story that he may have absentmindedly squeezed the pump's handle during a couple of court cases, but never intended to be used for masturbation.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, just want to be clear here.
But absent-mindedly means that that's a habit, and that means that you're addicted to the penis pump. How often are you using it that you're just sitting there
At work.
and you're like, "Oh, my bad, I just pumped my dick off."
Yes,
my bad.
As
Oops.
like a voted in a judicial seat official.
That's like people who chew on a pin and they don't realize they're doing it, and you're like, "Hey, or they like click a pin." You're like, "Can you stop doing that?" You're like, "Sorry, I forget. I just fidget."
Yeah.
I'm just fidgeting.
I'm used to just constantly just fucking rubbing this thing on my dick. I can't help it, man.
I'm sorry. It's just on my wee wee.
So Thompson, 59, he's convicted on the 4 felony counts of indecent exposure. He testified that the penis pump was given to him as a joke by some of his hunting and fishing buddies. Like, heard her.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he didn't take it as a joke.
It sounds like he actually took the joke pretty
Yeah,
serious.
you literally brought home into work, dude. That's and honestly, I know what that's like because we had friends. We're not friends with anymore. That for Christmas, and I've told this story on here. They gave me a fucking jack off toy, and said we all got each other like actual presents instead. They thought it was a good time just to waste my present on a toy to jack off with.
But you had the last laugh. He fucking fucked that thing for like 3 years.
Yeah, I don't like the way you said that. I did. I jacked off with it a lot, but I don't. You made it sound like it was malicious. Like I had pictures of them, and I was like, yeah. No,
I thought this whole time you did.
yeah, no. It's a picture of you. That's what was there.
Oh, okay.
No,
fine with
but
that.
yeah, I didn't take it to work with me. I didn't use it when I was bartending.
No.
I mean,
Okay, so let's
in the
ju-
bathroom maybe.
No,
but
let's
not
just-
behind the bar.
Now let me ask you this. Okay, so let me ask you if at the let's use this in comparison. So at the restaurant or the bar, let's say that you weren't in such a hustling and bustling scenario.
Is that how I'm like when I'm busy?
Yeah, like this with your arms, because you can't actually do that because.
Would you like a refill on your chips and salsa?
I'll be glad to get some ranch.
So you, what if you had a position at the bar where you sat somewhere with a table in front of you, nobody could see under the table, and you're, for whatever reason, your job was to just sit there that night and just moderate and just observe.
I think I can hold off till I get home.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm not jack off crazy. I'm not in a jerk mania where I I just gotta do it real quick. And even if I was, if somebody slipped me a Viagra or something like that, I'd go to the bathroom.
Or I was gonna say, at least control yourself enough to just like fucking edge yourself off till the fucking shift is over and
I
you
can
fucking get home. You know what I'm saying? Like Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
you know?
I can do that without touching it. I don't even need to touch it to edge off.
Listen. Funny story here. The court reporter later told authorities that she saw Thompson use the device almost daily during the August 2003 murder trial of a man ironically accused of shaking a toddler to death.
That's too many babies getting shaken to death. That's too many. Yeah.
A whooshing sound could be heard on the audio tape of the trial, like whoosh.
I don't think he's using this thing right.
When the jurors asked the judge about the sound, Thompson said that he hadn't heard it, but I'll be sure to listen for it.
It sounds like your dick has a windbreaker on, sir. You got a starter jacket on your cock?
Is your dick wearing corduroys and walking quickly down the hall?
Hey, why's your dick in such a hurry, dude?
Police built a case against the judge after a police officer testifying from the murder trial saw a piece of plastic tubing disappear under his robe.
Disappear, like he pulled it up. Like I don't.
Like they might have saw like it pop out and like pop in. Like, hey, what was that? Was that a penis pump? Like why? And officer, why do you know what a penis pump looks like at first glance at a piece of plastic?
Because I'm an adult. Yeah, that's why.
Okay, so listen. So
And also, you're a judge. You're supposed to be smart and judging people, and like their future depends on how you perceive things. And you didn't have enough fucking gall. You didn't have enough brains to be like, it's a catheter.
yeah,
Or anything else.
whatever.
It's just my penis pump. Move on.
Yeah. Well, the judge also said earlier in a statement that since it was a joke, he never like actually hit it. He like was like, "Yeah, it's a penis pump. My friends got me a penis
That's
pump."
even worse.
So he would leave it under the desk. So during a lunch break, officers took photographs of the pump sitting under the desk just so they can all laugh at it.
Ew.
Investigators later checked the carpet and his robes and the chair and everything around the bench and found traces of semen.
Come again.
Jizz. That dude was nutting.
Come
back
one more
there.
time.
Nutting there.
Splooge. Jim Jam.
Coozing.
Knuckle soup. Mushroom secretions.
He was knuckle shuffling
Yeah.
back there.
I mean, if you look in my childhood closet, you'll see the same thing.
oh
but-
my gosh. Really?
Yeah.
You had yourself a jack corner?
Yeah, a jack closet.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, first time I jacked off, I would, like as a kid, you don't like stack your toys. We weren't gay kids, so we didn't like clean up. I just shoved everything in the closet.
Make it nice and neat or anything.
The first time I masturbated, I set a porn magazine on top of my pile of toys, and that was kind of the tradition for a while.
You're like,
I don't know.
I like jerking, touching my dick, looking at naked ladies.
Hey, that Tonka truck was hauling more than logs. You know what I mean? Yeah. I think, you know what? If the fact that the officers took pictures of it to laugh about it and admitted it, they should get in trouble too, because you knew this guy was jacking off and he's over here sentencing people. I mean, I'm not saying everybody is, but there's tons of innocent people that end up in jail. It's just a fact with the amount of people that are in jail in America. Some of those people got to be innocent. I've been fucked by the system before, and they should, if they knew about it and didn't report it and it was caught by someone else, they should get in some kind of trouble too.
Yeah. So the judge is the only one that got in trouble over this whole thing. He got, actually for each count, which there was 4 counts, it was recommended by the jury for 1 year in prison and a $10,000 fine on each count. So $40,000 fine, 4 years in prison. And the jury emphasized that they wanted him to spend the entire sentence behind bars.
A penis pump put him in prison, and in prison he'll be the penis pump.
That was a whole lot of peas in that sentence, mister.
I was popping it off.
I'm a little impressed because you actually nailed it first try. You didn't
Because I didn't think about it. I just let it flow.
It just came out like that.
Just let it pop right out.
Nice.
But didn't it say also he was sentenced to gross?
Yeah, and fucking nose twistings whenever he walked by teenage girls.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
He was convicted of dude. What the fuck, brother?
So I wonder if he's going to run into anybody that he sent to the fucking slammer.
To the hooscow.
Yeah.
I like to use that word. Yeah.
To the concrete condo.
Yeah. I've never heard that one before.
I just made it up.
Yeah.
I just thought of it now.
Yeah. 3 hots in a cot. That's what you got. That's fucked up.
That is.
That's stupid. And of course, I bet it's a white guy.
Has to be.
Yeah. Because a black guy would have a white lady sucking his dick under there.
I remember when I was looking it up originally and I found a different story that just worded it like I didn't like their wording. I liked this one's wording, but they showed a photo and Judge Thompson was a white guy.
Yeah. Sounds like it.
He's a white dude.
Yeah. That's ridiculous, though, that you can't just wait till you get home. You have a sex addiction, pal. And like, I get it. It's one of the coolest addictions to have. I mean, come on.
Is it, though?
Yeah. Addicted to coming?
You ask people with a sex addiction, they'll say it's not. But
oh, okay. You fucked a whole lot. And I'm sitting here in a dry spell, and
it's true.
Your addiction sucks. I don't feel bad for you if your addiction leads you to coming all the fucking
because
time.
They're also living that side of life that regular people might never live, where you literally can just walk into a room, make eye contact with somebody, know y'all are fucking, meet in the bathroom, no words, fuck, leave, done, and that's just fucking before 10 a.m.
Sounds pretty cool to me.
I know, right?
It's the whole reason I want to be famous. I mean, that's the only reason. I don't even care about the money. I just want that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel bad if you have an addiction, whatever you pussies want to say, but that's, if you're going to have an addiction, it's probably better than being addicted to crack.
Yeah. Or than having OCD or being bipolar. Or
everybody has OCD and bipolar now.
Yeah.
It's in the milk.
Now.
Because we didn't have breast milk when we were kids. We drank cow milk, and that's where they put the hormones and the mind control. And we're in a turtle's dream in space. None of this matters.
Well, we're also the only species on the planet Earth that drinks a different species' milk.
Well, that's only because a fucking raccoon doesn't know how to get milk from a cow. They're a raccoon.
If they tried it,
I bet if I gave a raccoon some milk, I bet he fucking wolf down some Fruit Loops, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Tell me he wouldn't. Yeah, right.
You'd have a milky ass mouth, a milky mouth raccoon.
Fucking Leche de Voca. Yeah.
That'd be a milk coon.
Yeah, he'd be all up on that milk, dude.
A milk coon.
Milk coon sounds racist and homophobic somehow. Coon milk.
I like it.
Coon milk. I wonder what coon milk tastes like.
Let's find
Raccoon.
out. Let's find out. We live far enough just outside the city that we should be able to find out.
Nah, I'm all right.
All right, fuck it.
We got one more story, or what? Let me see where we're at on time.
Nope.
Yeah, let's end it there. We're good. This will be like a
live with
45-minute episode. We're done. We're out of here. Thank you guys for listening. As always, follow, like, subscribe. Find us on Instagram, TikTok, any social media at the Open Mic Podcast, MIKE. Go to my social media also, Mikey B the Comic. TikTok, Instagram. Don't worry about Facebook. It's gay and it's for old tards, so nobody cares about that. I will
Unless you're one of those.
Yeah, and if you're one of those, you probably didn't get this far into the episode. You're probably already knitting a sweater and calling the cops or yelling the N-word at somebody in
Send it
traffic.
to us. Send it.
Send it over. Go ahead. Yell the N-word at us. I don't care. But I will be, if you want to come to a stand-up show next week, Hyenas, Fort Worth on the 18th, Thursday night. It's a free show. Make your reservations. Should be a lot of fun. But check my page for other shows coming up. And other than that, I don't think I got anything else. You got anything? That was super gay. All right. Bye.